Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a profitable interchange run. I'm not using budget gear for the sake of this video, well, at least not a budget gun. My gear is kind of, well, I wouldn't call it budget, but it's up there. Anyways, normally you want to use budget gear on this run, so stuff like a 6B armored rig, maybe an SSH helmet, and either a shotgun or a cheap SMG like a Clint. So to do this, you're going to need a few different keys, which I will list in the description. I will also list unnecessary keys in the description under the title unnecessary for the run that I'm doing. The first place in this run that we're going to go to will be KIBA. Now the issue with KIBA is everybody wants to go there because it has the potential to spawn Gen 4 high mobility kits, Reaper scopes, so the Reap IR if anybody's getting technical with me, the thermal scopes, it's got the potential to spawn night vision scopes, RSASs, VSS, and I think it does M4s, HKs, MPXs, MP5s. There's also an AK-105 and two different AK-74 types that spawn. There's also some less mentionable items that can spawn in here. I take a lot of the items in general, even attachments, just to turn a profit. If Killa spawns, you could also kill him. I usually make that part of my run if he does spawn, unless I already have really good loot on me. So this is KIBA. As you can already see, there's a gun up on the wall right there. The guns in here will spawn fully decked out. So right here, this is an AK-74M. On the other wall, it looks like we've got an M4A1. Yep. Alright, so now that we've got these two, I'm going to keep this one in my hotbar because of the fact that we need no space. Okay, there we go. Because of the fact that it actually has some ammo in it, even if it's not much, it's BT, so armor piercing tracers aren't bad. So alright, so after we've checked that, we can check these boxes. I'll take this just to take it, even though it's not worth that much. Here's the VSS that spawned. I'll clear out some room for it. There's a UH-1 scope. So, as you can see, a lot of good attachments spawn in here, a lot of guns spawn in here. There's a MER-15 upper. You can get M4A1 uppers. Basically any attachment in the game, if you need it, you can probably find it here, but at the same time, it would probably just be cheaper to buy it at a certain point. So grenades can spawn on top of this box, as you can see here, an F1 spawn for me. Gen 4 high mobility kits spawn on that mannequin right there. MFUN armor spawns on that one, and I think there is a very, very small percentage of a chance that an airframe tan will spawn on that mannequin right there. So now that I've looted everything in here that I want, I'm gonna leave through this door. This is the only door. And word of advice, if you go into KIBA and you hear scavs outside, go prone behind the counters or else they will shoot you. It does not matter what distance they're at. I know that the glass is bullet resistant, but the scavs just ignore that. Their bullets go straight through it no matter what distance they are from you. Players, on the other hand, you have to watch about people camping the second floor with RSASs or SVDs because they will shoot through that glass in a matter of seconds. Players with mid-tier caliber weapons will shoot through it if they're close enough, and players with low-cal weapons can't shoot through it too well unless they're really close using AP ammo, and yeah, that's about all they can do is hope it goes through. Other than that, they have to come inside to shoot you. So that was the second location. This is Rasmussen, or however you want to pronounce it. There's about 2 tech spawns in here. They didn't spawn anything I wanted that time. There's a little weapons crate right there you can check. So the next place is Texo. You come over here. There's a tech spawn right here. Spawn drill. Don't have space for it. Come over here. There's a gas analyzer. Over there I can already see a phone. So phone spawn on top of this right here. That's a golden phone. That's a good bit of money. Check there. Then after that, you check over here. If nothing else spawned, you're good to go. This is already looted. So that's the last place that I like to loot is Tech Light, just so that I can make these runs quick and profitable. Here's already a Geiger counter. You come over here. There's an AK-105 that can spawn on top of this, and some ammo that can spawn right there. Right here has the potential on top of the shelf to spawn a Tetris. But that time it only spawned in HDD, so I'm not taking it. I will take that Geiger counter in a second though. If you climb on top of these shelves, they can spawn phones on them sometimes. UV lights like this one. You come over here, do the same thing as you did to the other one. There's a circuit board. They're worth a little bit of money. There's another golden phone and a power supply unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can combine any of these attachments with each other. And if I can't, then I will leave some of this stuff and drop other items that I already picked up for more expensive items. So I believe I have enough room now so that I can take this G phone, come back over here, take this Geiger or not. I'll drop this 165mm barrel for it. It's UV light. I've got room for it. Heard a player. Not just the gunshots either. I heard footsteps right here. The issue with Tech Light is it's fairly open, and the glass windows don't really provide cover, and the shelves aren't good for taking cover behind for long periods of time. So most of your battles in there will consist of just running around, shooting each other and hoping one of you dies first. There's a bunch of scouts to the right. I'm about to freaking shoot this dude if he doesn't go away. And those are the main locations I like to hit. Just to be warned, a lot of other people like to hit those locations. There are a few other locations that you can hit for medical medical supplies, like Mantis, which was right across from KIBA. Killa can spawn in there. Killa can also spawn in the hall next to it. Okay, well that's not cool. I'm not peeking him first. He's gonna have to peek me because he's a Mosin. Freaking Mosinlings. Push back so there's no way. There's also a crate right there under that ramp and down that way. Is there two of them? Yep, there's two of them. Seriously? I wasn't intending for this to turn into a firefight video. But instead, I just ran into a three-man of hatchlings, so... Killed one.
Ну куда ты спрятался?
Не могу выполнить. Никак нет.
Нужна осколочная! Блять, своих хвалит крыса мразотная!
This was not what I was hoping for. And this is like one of my first raids in the morning. I was not expecting to be pinned down by two more hatchlings. thinking there's a third. What do you boys think?
У нас крыса!
Taunt him, see if that makes him come out. Wonder if those were scav players. Oh, that looked like it was all of them. This guy was a scav player at least, not the other guy. Sucks to be them. There's a second one, I heard him. Seriously, could the scav players chill out for a second? Like, this isn't cool, man. Not cool, not at all. Wish I still had that frag grenade. I know that wasn't the only guy. I heard more than one pair of footsteps. Not good. He could have already been flanking me. I should not have pushed up. I know I heard a second pair of footsteps. I'm not that, just don't know where the guy went. Check all over the place before I freaking do any looting. Yeah, I guess he could have backed off, but he could also be launching from the top of the escalator. Screw it. I gotta check it. it was a legitimate scav. Cool, thanks for the frags. What a nice guy. You know, just what a nice guy. Alright. Well, anyways, on with the video. I've got Northwest Exfil since I spawned in the southern area of the map. So there's another crate right there. There's one under that ramp back there, and then one in the corner on the shelf. I'm just not going to loot it now. I think you can guess why. Man, I wish I'd keep, stop running into players in my warm-up matches. Anyways, Northwest Exfil and Southeast Exfil on this map, you don't really have to worry about Exfil campers, but be on the watch out because I have run into Exfil campers on 2 occasions, one of which the guy was even hacking, so it's just something to look out for. Other than that, there's really only 1 or 2 other locations I would bother checking in interchange, and that would be the M4C, like, locked medical bay, because it has a chance of spawning grizzlies and Salewas, IFACs, painkillers, that sort of thing. So it's good if you need to do some medical runs. And the other one would be I forgot what it's called. It's in IDEA. So that side of the map right there. It's like the little offices area. There's, I believe there's something worth looting in there. I'm just not 100% sure what it is. And after I upload this video, I will put the keys and the cost of the keys in the description. You're going to need 2 keys for KIBA, and you don't need anything for tech stores. Frankly, I would jumped on the bandwagon of, if I have all the cash register keys for the major stores, I'll be rich, right? Yeah, no, that didn't work. Trust me, from Goshan, you only get about 60k worth of cash. From Ollie, you get anywhere from like 20 to 40, and from Idea, you get less than that. You get 10 to 15k maybe. So do yourself a favor and do not get the Goshan key or any of those other keys unless it's part of a quest line, because that's the only real point in buying them. Anyways, after we get to the extract, we'll get out of here. I'll sell all of what I want to and see how much profit I make. Usually these runs can be anywhere from 100k profit to 500. 500 is a really good run, 100 is a successful run, and anything lower than that means you probably died halfway through and just crammed as much of it into your gamma or alpha container as possible. So, I will see you guys on the other side. If it would load. So I'm just going to clear out a little space right here for all the stuff to go in. Just to basically show off how much we got out of that. And if you take your friends on these runs, whether you're new or not, you just have to save up for the keys, and then you can get rich off of these runs. It's just, the chance of dying is kind of high at some points, and higher than others. If you do like shoreline raids and play it safe, but shoreline raids take much longer. If you die, you wasted a lot of time, and the only way you really make profit is by finding like bitcoins and stuff, and hoping the other rooms haven't been looted. I'm not a big fan of, I'm not a big fan of shoreline. Haven't played it much either. I will have to do that in the future. Who knows, maybe I'll change my mind and say it's the greatest map ever. But for the time being, I just have to say that I'm not a big fan of it, and I don't like to play it too much. Alright, so just the stuff that we sell to mechanic, we're going to probably make quite a bit. So that's 236k off of KIBA and gun loot. And from Therapist, she buys this stuff for the largest amount of money. You can get 118k off of that stuff. So that was about a 350k run. So I hope you guys enjoyed. The keys and the cost of the keys will be listed in the description. I'll see you guys next time.